Hi. Hi. Hi, this is Marimuthu Kanivadi. We are in live for the work permit system. So worldwide, everywhere, for hazard control, accidents, incidents control, any kind of accident prevention, the proactive safety measures is one of the major way to control any kinds of accidents, incidents. So the accidents, incidents are mainly because of the prevention methods are problems. Human errors are problems. So the accident prevention, incident prevention needs more control methods, more proactive steps, more you have to give the supervisions and monitoring. The supervision and monitoring is always good to improve the safety standards. In this work permit system, all the major hazard and risk areas, this work permit system is a good system to adopt and follow the proper safety management systems. In this, you can easily control the accidents, incidents. Then, how to monitor, how to control, how to mitigate. These all the answers come from the work permit systems. Oil and gas, any kinds of risk jobs, all kinds of oil terminals, wherever the risk jobs involved, that definitely work permit systems are a boon for the companies. So this work permit system, how it works? So what are the system in this work permit system? So we have to see today work permit flow, how it starts, how it ends. This is the professional way of following the work permit system. We can tell PTW, permit to work. That also we can say like that. Permit to work, PTW or work permit. So this PTW or permit to work system, it starts with work request raised. First, you have to, whoever contractor, whoever subcontractor, or whoever third parties and within the company, yeah, work started, any gas cutting, welding, radiation, and grinding work, or any kind of crane work. So, construction work, demolition work. So, small work, wherever it's happening. So, they have to get the work permit from the concerned safety department. So, the work permit is always, there is a system in that. You cannot simply go and ask the form and fill it and give it to get the work permit or PTW. There is a procedure, there is a safety management system procedures to follow. How it comes? What request raised first? Once it's raised, then there will be a next stage is hazard identification and risk assessment must be done. HIRA, hazard identification and risk assessment must be done for what job you are going to do. If gas cutting you are going to do in that, you have to submit you have to do it risk assessments. When you are doing the welding, you have to submit the welding risk assessment. When you are doing the crane work, you have to submit the risk assessment of crane job. Same thing, which job you are going to do, first you have to do what request raised, then hazard identification risk assessment you have to do it. So when you are doing the risk assessment, hazard identification, then only you know what is hazard, what is risk, what is the hazard risk matrix, and what will be the control measures. These all the things we can know it through the risk assessments only for PTW. Okay, once the risk assessment is done, then it's a procedure. Format initiators prepare format form. So once work request raised, then hazard identification and risk assessments did. You did the risk assessments. Hello? 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 So the work permit flow. First it starts with the work request revised.
work request rise. Then hazard identification, risk assessments. Third one, permit initiators prepares permit form. So the permit form, job details, location, hazard. Then again you have an area in charge or operation supervisor. He will verify the job details, location, and what all location requirements. These are verified by the area in charge. Then you have a safety EHS department review. So once this all done only, the safety department they have to review it. So the safety department what they will do, they will check PPEs, personal protective equipment. Then you have a LOTO, then verification, then gas testing, ventilation, then fire, any fire requirements or fire readiness. We can say fire readiness. So the safety department, they have to check. These are already work permit raised. Then after raising that, risk assessment done. So after done the risk assessment, they have to start with the permit initiator. They can start with the permit form with the job details, location, hazard and all. Then again, what will the area in charge? He will check job location, requirement, everything. After that only will go to safety department. Safety or EHS or HSE department, where they will check PPEs and then verification, then LOTO, then they can gas testing, ventilation, fire readiness. This all they will check it. So once checked it, then permit appeal. Authorized person. The permit appeal, authorized person only, he has to sign it. Who will give the permission means authorized person. Only checking all these things, he will sign it for the which one? For PTW, what? Permit to work systems. Then once approved, permit approved through the authorized person, then only it goes to the final ground, where you have to start with the toolbox tasks with the area team. With the area team means which zone 1 means zone 1 team. So then there is a monitoring. The situation monitoring person is there. In case gas testing required, in case of carbon monoxide is there or confined space is there, you have to do the gas testing. It's required. Then you have a continuous monitoring, a supervisor. Continuous monitoring done by a supervisor. So before after getting the permit, they have to start with the toolbox tasks with the area team, then follow control steps and continuous monitoring. This should be done after getting the PTW. So this is the way of a cycle. It's a cycle of permit to work systems. It works like this. How it starts? First, the permit work flow. It starts with you have whether subcontractor or third party or purchaser, whoever coming and working in a big organization or whichever industries may be, they have to first, if they have a small job, it's not a matter. If they are coming for gas cutting, or if the third party is coming for welding, or third party is coming for some other checking, crane work or forklift work, they have to get the permit to work system. So permit to work system, first they have to raise the work request raised. Then they have to do the risk assessments. If they are coming and doing that, the subcontractor or whoever third party or within the company, a job is they are doing means, if that person is doing the radiation works means, they have to get the PTW first. They have to do the radiation risk assessments and work request rise with risk assessments of radiation, then only they have to submit. Then permit initiator, they will prepare for a permit form with job details, the location, hazard, controls, everything. Then it goes to the area in charge, he will check. Because as I told you, big industries, there are a lot of zones are there. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, Zone 5. So in that Zone 1, area in charge, he will verify the job details, location, requirements, everything. Then it goes to the HSE department, safety department or EHS department. In the department, they will check whether they have a proper PPEs and proper LOTO. Then they have a verification, gas testing and ventilation, fire readiness. Fire readiness means they have a fire extinguishers is available or not. Mandatory PPEs are available or not. And then proper gas testing method is there or not. They are going to, in case of electrical means they are going to LOTO, they are going to have the LOTO or not. So these all the things they will check it, the safety department. After that it go to the permit final approval. Everything checked, then only there is a authorized person from the safety department or the in charge. He will check everything and sign it, authorized signature for the approving the PTW. Once it's approved, then in the ground they will start with the toolbox talks about the what works. For example, welding means welding toolbox stacks. Gasketing means gasketing toolbox stacks. Then once toolbox stacks done, then they follow the with the area team. The area means which area they are working. In that area team also follow all the rules and regulations there and the continuous monitoring. In case of poisonous or gases are available, then they have to gas test, then only they have to start the work. So this is the way of PTW. It's applicable for all kinds of industry for a prevention of accidents, incidents, near misses. So loss prevention. So the accident incident prevention method is one of the major way to to avoid any kinds of accidents. So PTW, permit to work system worldwide, it's a proactive step to prevent accidents, incidents, especially the high risk jobs. Nowadays all the companies are following, but the oil and gas is the mainly strict procedure for PTW because there is harmful and also flammable gases are there. If something done risky, then it leads to major accident incidents. That's why permit to work systems. So here the permit system flows like this. From work request rise from there, it starts and ends with the approval, and then in the ground it goes to the toolbox stacks like that. So it's a flow. This flow is compulsory for all kinds of industries. You have to follow it, these procedures, this important follow-ups. This follow-up only have a proper safety management system. This system only yields good results and it will prevent any kind of minor or major accidents in the industries. So I hope you understand the permit to work systems, how it works, how it's the flow goes. That's very important. So wherever you are going, you have to start like this. This flow goes like this. Being a safety department, they have to check PPEs, then LOTO, and then they have to check verifications, and then gas testing, ventilation, fire readiness. So these are the things they have to check it, being a EHS safety or HSE department. Here you see this is a oil and gas plant. I can say zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5. So, in this zone 2, okay, one subcontractor. In that zone 2, one subcontractor wants to do welding work in this zone 2. So he has to follow PTW. So there is a job in zone 2. In that zone 2, there is a subcontractor. He has to do the welding work. For that, before starting the work, he must get the work permit, PTW, he must get it. So in that, they have to first raise the work request form. Then work request they have to raise. Then they have to do the risk assessment themselves for welding work, welding risk assessments. Then in this risk assessments and the work request already raised, that form, PTW form and welding risk assessments, both you have to attach and give it to the area in charge. Then not area in charge, first they have to give it to initiator, permit initiator. Then permit initiator, he will check your location, requirements, everything he will check it. Then it goes to area in charge. Then area in charge check the area clearance, flammable materials are there, the work is allowable, location okay, everything area in charge will check it and pass it to the HSE department. Then HSE department check PPEs, ventilation, load flow, gas testing, then fire readiness, everything they will check it. Then it goes to the permit approval. After getting the approval only, this welding team enter into the zone 2. They already got the PTW from the authorized person. Once they got the PTW, they will enter into the zone 2. With already they have a risk assessments, they have a controls, safety department checked, their PPEs, ventilation, gas testing, fire readiness, fire extinguishers, everything they checked and given final approval. Then after going zone 2, they will have a toolbox tasks about the welding work. Then they have a area team. In this zone 2 area team will assemble here. Then after assembling there is a supervisor from the safety department. Safety department supervisor, they will continuously monitor this one. In case this area carbon monoxide or poisonous gases is there, before starting the work, they will start with the gas testing, toolbox tasks and monitoring. So everything done, after that they will start this welding work. So this is the way how the permit to work system will work. The simple method of PTW. I hope you understand the PTW system flow. How it started, how it ends. For supervisors, safety supervisors or safety department, they have to well aware of it. And also each subcontractors, contractors, whoever going to do the job in big industry, they have to get the PTW, then only they can work. So this is the simple way of flow. I hope you understand. If you have any doubts, just give some comments. Whatever question you have, I'll try to answer it. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for your overall support for this HSE programs. So we will see in some other live sessions. Still you didn't subscribe it. Subscribe, like it and share it and appreciate HSE works. Thank you very much.